spooky bats, and welcome to this Get Ready With Me video. This video will be a little bit different than what I usually make, as I will be doing my makeup, getting ready for the rest of the day that I will be going through. And this is going to be a personal update, since I'm just going to be talking to you as I do my makeup and give you a few life updates. I'm just going to be doing, I think, a simple smoky eye with grays and blacks and whites. Because I'm going to be recording a few videos for my second channel, which I will be launching very soon, but more on that later. So as for usual, I'm starting just with clean, hydrated skin. I washed my face, I put on a hydrating cream, and I also already put some lip balm on. And now I'm going to start by priming my eyes. And while I prime my eyes and apply a base shade, I want to quickly talk to you about why the room is so echoey right now. Usually this is my office. This is where I work. This is where I just raised a new kitten, or not raised, but it was her first week with us. So we kept the new kitten, who's called Luna, separated from the other two cats. But since yesterday, she is actually with the other two cats, and they're actually getting along okay. I've been wanting a full black cat for years, but never found one. And then I first adopted Lucky, who's black and white. And then we adopted Nova through where my partner works. And she's like a tiger cat, is the best way to describe her coat. And then I actually always wanted a full black cat because they don't get adopted enough, etc. So now I finally found one, adopted her. We picked her up on last Sunday, so I'm not sure by the time you're seeing this, it might already have been 2 weeks ago. I will, of course, put some pictures of Luna on screen here so you can all be in awe of how cute she is. She's a kitten. She's about 12 weeks old. She's a stray. We picked her up at a kitten organization that rescues kittens that are on the street, that catches them, make sure they're healthy, neuters them, etc., and then puts them up for adoption. So we adopted Luna. And then there's actually a surprise, because I wanted 2 to 3 cats. That was it, not more than that. I work at a construction company not super far from where I live, and we have a lot of cats that walk around the company that are not our cats. So they're all like neighborhood cats. We don't know exactly who they belong to, etc. So yesterday on Friday during lunch break, one of my colleagues sent me a text like, "Hey, could you bring some cat food? We have one of the stray cats around the place that seems ill. We don't know what's going on. We want to try and lure her to see what's going on." So I have plenty of cat food at home, so I bring cat food, and I also brought one of the boxes, one of the cages, the transport cages of my cats. I was able to catch that cat super easily. She was eating broccoli from the plate of one of my coworkers, and when I brought in kitten food, I actually was able to stand over the cat, and within 5 minutes of me getting there, I was even able to catch her, put her in the crate, put a blanket over it so she could calm down. Now, the cat that we caught, I brought her to the vet afterwards, is actually a female cat between 6 months to a year old. We can't tell exactly because she's a stray. She doesn't have a chip. Again, she's a stray. Maybe she would have been of someone, but she's apparently not. So because she's a stray, there were 2 options. One was to completely surrender her, but all of the, I don't know what it's called. Here it's called asilen. So all of the centers that have stray cats and stuff, that keep them and make sure they're healthy and then put them up for adoption, they're all full with kittens right now because it's full kitten season. There's kittens everywhere. Everyone's full with kittens right now. Because of the stray problem, because they don't all get neutered. And then the problem just continues, because after 4 months, a cat can already have her own kittens, which is super really fast. So yeah, anyhow, the cat went to the vet. She has a few diseases. She might already be pregnant as well. So we don't know yet. As of now, all I know is that on Monday, the cat is coming here. She's a full black female cat as well. I manifested a black cat, and now suddenly I have 2 in 1 week. How? So she's gonna come here. She's gonna be in my office space, which we already kitten-proofed for when Luna was here. So it's actually perfectly fine. I just cleaned it today. Tomorrow I will put in the other things for the new cat. And then Monday evening, I'm picking up the cat at the vet. We're gonna see if I keep the cat or not. It all depends on how she is with me, how she is with my partner, with other cats after those 4 weeks. Like if she adapts well to the environment, we might keep her. I know if my partner sees this, he's gonna be super mad at me, but we're also looking into other options. For example, his mom might want a cat. We also have neighbors who currently have one cat who have been looking into getting a second cat. So we will find a solution. That's not the issue. It's just like right now, there aren't enough foster families to take care of families, or like even organizations are full. But luckily there is a stray program in the village where I live. So all of like the medical costs of that cat are being covered under that medical program that is specifically for neutering and keeping healthy the stray cats here. So that's a big plus. So the only costs I have were like buying the stuff for the cats to keep her here with me, like a litter box, a bench and stuff. So, but that's fine. I mean, it's not the biggest cost in the world and I can manage it. I'm gonna quickly I'm just gonna do like a gray ombre eyeshadow look. The makeup is not gonna be the main focus of this video, we all know that. So I'm currently using my Jolie Beauty Sorceress palette. I actually really love this palette. For the side of the palette, I'm gonna quickly show you. It's a bit dirty because I've been taking it with me to festivals. So this side of the palette is like one of my favorites because it has all the gray tones and the neutral tones that I love to work with. So I'm actually taking Hex, which is a matte gray shade, a very light gray shade, and I'm putting that all over my eye and blending it out a little bit. So as a fact, as of Monday, the cat population in my house will have doubled as to 2 weeks before, because we got Luna last week on Sunday, and then yeah, now on Monday I'm gonna pick up the other cat who we're gonna name Lily, which could be short for Lilith, or which is also from Lily Monster. So it's gonna be Lily. We both really like the name and I think it's really cute and spooky name, so I really like it. Yeah, we're gonna see how long she stays here. So then another life update that I really need to share here, and is also one of the reasons that you haven't seen me a lot, is that I actually recently got a skin condition. So at one point I started getting a rash on my forehead, went to the doctor and they were like, oh, it's probably this. You should treat it. I treated it with like cortisone creams, which aren't super good for your skin. But I got rid of it the first time, and then literally the moment I stopped applying the creams, it came back again. So back to the doctors, they gave me another treatment that didn't work. And then I was sent to a dermatologist. So finally someone who has like the qualification to know like what is wrong with me. And I have atopic skin. In Dutch it's called atopische huidaandoening, which means that my skin constantly acts like it's in an allergy crisis. I already have a few allergies, like I'm allergic to a few food components. I'm also allergic to house mite. Huisstofmijt is it called in Dutch. And my mom actually has atopic skin, which has only been determined for her a few years ago. But the thing is, when I first went to the doctor with my rash, because it is so similar to what my mom has, I immediately told them like, hey, my mom has atopic skin. Could it be atopic skin as well? They were like, no, it's something different, until I went to a specialist and they confirmed that I have atopic skin, which means that I need to be very careful with everything I put on my skin. So I'm currently only using specific products that have been given to me by the specialist, which means I can't just use any skin lotions anymore. I can't wash my face with regular Nivea stuff. I can't use a lot of products. And the main issue for me is perfumes. So I can't wear perfumes anymore because those were the main irritating component of what was causing my skin condition, which is very fun because I finally got perfumes that I actually like. So now I can't even wear them, which is a shame. But if it keeps my skin better, then it's all worth it to not wear them. So I haven't been wearing perfumes in about 2 months. And also when I apply makeup, I only use mineral makeup or like makeup that I know is fine with my skin. So that's also a little bit what has been going on, that I haven't been wearing as much makeup as before. And because I like to wear makeup when I do my videos, so that has also caused me making less videos for my channel. So I've been attending the Wave Gothic Treffen and then Graspop, and those were the only festivals or the only times in the recent months that I've actually worn a lot of makeup. Yeah, in my day-to-day life, I don't actually wear makeup all that often anymore. I used to, because I want to give my skin a break. So for the days like today, where I actually want to sit down and do makeup, that I am actually able to without irritating my skin too much or it already being overdone from wearing makeup during the week. So what else should I talk about? So there's festivals happening right now. As you probably have seen, I went to the Wave Gothic Treffen. The vlog is up on my channel. I had an amazing time. It was a really fun festival. Next year I am going again, although there have been some messages sent to me about some things happening with Gothic Treffen being involved with Nazi stuff, which I am very much confused by. I actually sent a message to the organization of Wave Gothic Treffen, not that I really expect them to reply to me, but still I sent them a message. And so far nothing, but who knows, maybe they'll give me more information about what's going on or their view on things. I just think it's really weird. But this year, the only festival that I will be attending still is the Mera Luna Festival. I will not be attending the Amphi Festival. Amphi Festival last year actually scammed a friend of mine with a small business for €1,000, which is a lot of money if you're a small business. She barely finished the year with a profit because of that. So yeah, I'm not going to the Amphi Festival. It's not getting resolved. They're not replying to messages or anything, which I think is ridiculous. So no, I will not be attending the Amphi Festival this year. Maybe next year, who knows? It all depends on how the situation evolves with my friend. But for now, I'm really not happy with them. So yeah, Mera Luna is the festival that I will be attending. I will be there from Friday until Monday. So we arrive there on Friday afternoon, evening-ish, and we leave on Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure exactly which bands I'm going to see just yet. I'll wait until the timetable's up, but I will be making a preparation for Mera Luna video for you anyways. I'm quickly going to do a little bit of eyeliner off talking, so not talking to you guys because it's just really fiddly. And let's talk about work. As some of you know, or some of you don't know, I actually have my own business. So I'm a professional. And then let's talk about work. Some of you may or may not know this. I actually have my own business. I'm a photographer. I also help smaller companies with their social media and stuff. So I've been working for my own company for 4 years. I did it part-time. At times I did it full-time last year. But by the end of last year, I wasn't making enough money to make ends meet anymore due to financial crisis affecting people's buying patterns. So my clients wouldn't come as frequently anymore. So I started working a part-time job, and I now actually work part-time at an art restoration company, which is really, really awesome. They do art restorations for anything that's metal, wall art, so paintings on walls, not paintings on canvas and stuff, but paintings on walls, and then also stone, so sculptures, etc. that are made of stone. It's a really cool company to work for. I actually do admin for them. I don't actually work on restoring art. That would be super cool though. But I help them with their social media and then also safety stuff. So it's like an admin job in an art company, which I personally really enjoy. So I think I'm gonna stay there for a while because it's really close to where I live. It's literally 5 minutes by foot to get there, which is perfect. Everyone is super nice. If I have a photo shoot, I can switch around my hours a little bit to accommodate it. Even with holidays, I can it's workable. I've been working there for about 3 months at this point, and I actually really enjoy it. So I'm going to stay there for a little bit longer. Maybe someday I will work full-time for myself again. But it's very tricky because I need to make enough money to be able to live off of it. So yeah. It's always tricky working for yourself because the deadlines, you have to set them yourself, you have to keep to them. And it's not like every month you get a paycheck from your own company being hey, you made this much, here you go. No, I have to deduct taxes, I have to deduct social security payments and stuff. So Imagine making 100 euros and then 21 euros of those 100 euros goes to the state because it's taxes. So you actually make 80 euros. If that would be pure profit, which it never really is, but imagine it being pure profit, that 80 euros, you actually have to pay 50% of that amount to the state. Belastingen, taxes. I know in Belgium we have a very high tax rate, but should I ever not have a job completely, then I'm eligible to get like payments from the country to be able to afford my living. Not that I'm ever going to do that. I prefer working. But yeah, so off of 100 euros, you actually keep 40 euros, which is not a lot. So that also means that I have to make a certain amount a month to be able to sustain my business and sustain my personal situation. So that's also one of the reasons that I'm currently working part-time. I just smudged my makeup, god damn it. I'll fix it in a moment. And still I have to like go over with foundation and everything. So in the worst case, I can just dab a little bit on there and then fix it from there as well. It's not super noticeable, I think. We'll see when it's completely done. Okay, and now onto like the base of my face. So if you have fallout, and I have a little bit, you can just wipe it away now. I usually take a makeup remover wipe, but I don't have them with me, so I'm just doing it with my hands. And then I'm going to take one of my large beauty blender type sponges. This one is from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna apply my makeup. So yeah, what else is going on? On this YouTube channel, you will have noticed me being a lot quieter, making a lot less videos. It has two main reasons. Main reason one is because I can't do my makeup all the time the way I want to. I also don't have all the time to create videos the way I want to create them. And also, I've been making videos on this channel for over 8 years, and I feel like I've kind of talked about the main things that I wanted to talk about on this channel, being the subculture, the gossip culture, like music, clothing, fashion, makeup, etc. And I feel like I've kind of reached this point where I can keep on talking about the same things, but it feels like I'm just always talking about the same things. And I have other passions in my life other than just the gossip culture. Now, don't get me wrong, I am definitely part of the subculture actively. Like, I DJ at events, I take pictures at events, I take pictures of people within the subculture. I definitely listen to the music, I go to festivals and stuff. So I am definitely an active part of the gossip culture. I just don't feel like I still have to add a lot to the online conversation of the gossip culture. So I will create videos of me crafting things. So the crafting series that I just started of making God clothes yourself, so God on a budget, that will definitely stay because it's one of my passion projects. I recently picked up sewing again, and I seem to really enjoy it to make my own stuff. And then also, I will also keep making festival videos. So festival related content and Halloween related content might be coming back as well. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do exactly this year. I have a few collabs coming up if they come through, mainly with makeup brands that are sponsoring makeup so I can create certain looks, which would be very nice. But if those sponsorships don't come true, then that's too bad. Then they won't happen, and that's simply the end of that. So for this channel, I currently don't really feel it anymore. I don't feel super inspired for new video ideas. I don't really know what I want to make anymore. I don't want to do like buying cheap crap on websites and stuff. Like, no, that's not me. That's not what I stand for. If I do reviews, it's of things that I really wanted myself and not just buying for the sake of buying, which I know a few other YouTubers do, and they have like massive channels and massive reach, and that's really nice for them, but that's not who I am, and I prefer to keep being true to myself. And I do like pretty clothes, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to buy new things every single month just for the sake of making content with it. Like, it just adds to wastefulness. It helps to kill the planet faster, and that's not what I want. So I've actually always been into fantasy. Like whenever I started reading, I read fantasy books. I've always kind of escaped from reality in them, but not just books, also series, games, etc. So anything fantasy related, I really, really love. So recently I was talking to a friend of mine who actually has a YouTube channel, and she was like, why don't you just start a second channel and talk about those fantasy things? Because I was first thinking to find a way how to incorporate it on this channel, but that would mean only talking about things that are related to the god subculture, and I was like, I don't want to limit myself so much. So what I'm going to be doing instead, and I'm actually going to record the first videos for that channel with this makeup. That's what I'm doing makeup for, not for the Orphea channel, but for the new channel, which is going to be called Tales of Neverwhere, because Neverwhere is one of the books that made the greatest impression on me whenever I started reading fantasy books. To this day, it's still one of my all-time favorite books, and it just seemed like a good idea to call the channel like that. Maybe it changes over time, I don't know. I'm just gonna start the channel, have fun with it, and then see how it goes, where it goes, if it goes anywhere. If not, then it's a good fun side project for me. So what I will be talking about on that channel is going to be anything fantasy, books, movies, events maybe even. I know in the US there's a very big like Ren fair things going on. Here in Belgium we don't really have that. So if I can find similar events in Belgium or in other countries around Belgium, I might attend those. I will also be creating costumes and fantasy accessories and stuff on there. So I will just make it a fantasy channel. It's going to be, of course, with the things that I like. So it's not going to be like all fairies and stuff. No, it's going to be dark fantasy most of the time, because that's what I love. So yeah, I hope that if that is something that you are interested in as well, that you go and check it out. I will put the link in the description box or here on top if the channel is made. And if there's a video on there. So the first video will simply be an introduction of me, and then we'll see how it goes. I also have like book subscriptions like Illumi, Crate and Fairy Loot. So I will be comparing those on there as well. And I'm gonna quickly finish the look with the lipstick, but I can't talk as I'm doing lipstick. So this is my makeup look all done. It's just a simple black to gray smoky eye look with some natural looking lipstick. This is the makeup that I tend to go for most often, just within my comfort zone nowadays. I might just add like a little bit of sharpness into my eyebrows with some eyeliner, but that's about it. And I just really wanted to make this video to just update you all with what's going on, what am I doing, what are my plans, etc. for this channel, and just in general for the future. So this channel, you will get at least one video every single month. I will be making Mera Luna videos, so I will do a Mera Luna preparation video, what I will be taking to the Mera Luna and my reasoning behind it and how you can like pack your bag and stuff. And then also I will be recording, of course, at Mera Luna. I will be making a Mera Luna vlog, so even if you're not attending the festival yourself, you can get a little bit of an insight in what it is like. And then of course, we're gonna be August, and then September is when I start doing the Halloween content. I hope to have a few fun things to show you. I will, for example, be making a skirt with a bat overlay, which I am currently buying the fabrics for and that I'm super excited about. So I will continue doing the crafting type videos, the DIYing your clothes and stuff. And if you want to see anything else, if there's anything that you really want to see, then feel free to let me know in a comment down below. So thank you so much for sticking around with me. If you've made it to the end, big thumbs up to you. I know this was very different from what I usually make. It was very rambly, ranty, but it's simply an update on what is going on right now and what am I doing. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in a new video. Bye!